showing my chat this time, because last time it wasn't, which was very, very nice. Thank you, Streamlabs. Anyways, how's it going, guys? Today we are doing Breath of the Wild, as you can see here. So yeah, let's get into it, and hopefully my audio is okay. Seems like it. Yeah, that's good. So busy Wednesday morning. Very weird day today, I have to say. No, I'm not. I don't think anything's that. I also have no idea what to do. Dying. Vaguely remember almost dying last year. Or dying several times, but you get the point. Yeah, that just heal. But yeah, no, didn't have a Monday stream about that. Had some stuff I need to take care of, so as we do, avoided doing it so I wouldn't have to leave abruptly. Sad. But yeah, so in terms of Nintendo news, as we are discussing game news as of now, since it's started the stream and everything, you know, going pretty standard. Nintendo announced the Nintendo Switch OLED. It's a Switch. Is it? Oh, what the? Oh, they're fighting the bull. Oh shit. Sorry, this tends to happen when I play a game. Anyway, Nintendo announcing the OLED is interesting. It's not what I expected, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. I feel like a lot of people are interpreting the fact that the OLED is not what they wanted as a bad thing. Can I just, like, kick him off the fucking cliff? See ya, buddy. Even get up? Oh, you gotta be kidding. That's not how. Yeah, but the OLED's interesting. It's definitely meant for, like, new Switch owners. There really isn't a reason for you to buy it if you already own a Switch. Honestly, if you already own a Switch, if you already own a Switch, you really don't need it. I'm sure someone has already said that, but it is just a Switch with the bigger screen. And yes, you can say what you will about how OLED will affect the overall experience. We get more creative with it, honestly. But yeah, I don't think it's worth it. You already have a Switch. I mean, if you want to buy it, buy it. As I said last stream, who am I to tell you what to spend your money on? But yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's a... I don't know. I feel like there isn't much to really care about. What is this? Waypoint. Oh, locked me. Eh, whatever, we'll just keep it. Oh, there. Oh, piss off. Yeah, I don't think the OLED is bad. I mean, I know people are generally disappointed about it, but I don't think it's a, like, I don't think it's absolutely awful, you know. If you had the choice between the base Switch and the OLED, you may as well get the OLED, because it'll probably save you some money. Actually, would it? That's debatable. But yes, I think that the OLED model, good for new Switch owners, because you get the bigger screen, you get, I guess, improved visuals. Or mildly, I'd say. Like, yeah, okay, OLED is, from what I heard, OLED is good for color contrast, but when you're on that 7-inch screen, does it really matter? Like, how much does the color contrast really matter in those visuals? I don't think it's much of anything. Just personal opinion. What the heck? Okay. Wait. It's like him to come up. Oh. Right, these exist. Well, I don't know. I just don't think the OLED screen is really worth the extra $50. The enhanced audio quality, again, I'm kind of like, whatever, I guess. That's not the worst thing in the world. Certainly not something I really care about in the grand scheme of things. Ow. It's not bad, because it's not really good either. It's kind of like a mixed bag. Hello, dog. What are you? You're terrifying me. Alright. Can I steal your tomato? Those are apples. Okay. Oh, it's Beetle. Hello. Hey, I don't believe it. Acquaintance. I don't actually want to make it.
Wow!
Yeah? Yeah, I guess. What have you got? Era, yeah, I have no money. Goodbye. Hideous Koji. Oh, it's this. Okay. Make this work. Oh, wait. It's easy. But yeah, I mean, I know it's not what people were expecting. The Switch Pro was supposed to be like this big. Oh my, I did it again. So fun. The Switch Pro was supposed to be this big, like, crazy thing because all the leakers are saying. I mean, listen. I used to be a big person in following leaks and believing leaks. And yeah, I guess it's disappointing. But like, at the end of the day, don't believe leaks as openly as you do. It's genuinely not worth it. Like, the reading leaks and believing them are two different things. You read a leak, you always should have in your mind. This is, of course, my personal opinion. You should always have in your mind, that would be cool, but does it make any sense for that to happen? Logically, and hear me out, those gaming PCs those portable gaming PCs that have been coming out recently, that people have been talking about recently. Those are not necessarily bad. They're not necessarily bad. I think they're fine. But you have to keep in mind, those are expensive. I'm not 100% sure, but I think the Razer one is like 100, maybe like 1200? Oh, fuck. That was uncomfortable. Yeah, I think the Razer one is like 1200, which is... Oh, I got money for the first time. Amazing. Razer one was like 1200. Yeah, that's... very expensive. I was not expecting the... I don't know, it wouldn't make any sense, because the Switch Pro would just be way too expensive. Ah, shit. But yeah, the Switch Pro would just be way too expensive for anyone's tastes, really. Like, maybe not for yours, but like... Man, that stuff is... I don't know. Like, would anyone buy that? Oh, Jesus. Okay. Okay. This... But yeah, it would be way too expensive, and it would be pointless. Because, ultimately, how many games are actually going to be able to take advantage of that? Not many, because they don't want to alienate their current base. Right? So, to me, while it makes sense to have a stronger Switch, the whole, like, upping the performance is definitely... I definitely didn't think it would be to the extent that a lot of people thought it would. Now, the OLED having no real performance upgrades is, I'll admit, very disappointing. Ow. Okay. Ah, shit. I'll admit, very disappointing that the OLED won't have, like, performance upgrades, but I don't think it's as big of an issue as people seem to. In the end of the day, it's not that big of a deal. Better luck next. That's my take on the... Now, we do have some interesting news coming in. Bloomberg and Ubisoft, not that I genuinely really care. Oh, I can do it from here. Wow, that's a range. Not that I really care about whatever Ubisoft is doing, especially not when it comes to Assassin's Creed, but it's something to talk about. And I think it's something worth talking about, because it kind of pisses me off. Yes, we are getting a new Assassin's Creed game at some point, I believe. I believe the stated potential date was 2024. One of the Ubisoft execs did not comment on it, or refused to elaborate on it. Called Assassin's Creed Infinity. And guess what? Infinity, as in it's going to have an infinite amount of content because it's a fucking live service game. And, I don't know, that is just very, very lame to me. Yes, that is extraordinarily lame. I don't care about a live service Assassin's Creed game, nor do I really care about Valhalla, but whatever. And I don't know, I just feel like there are a lot of other routes you can go with this game, and they chose to go live service. And Ubisoft does not have the greatest reputation about live service shit. I know they made my favorite game series, Watch Dogs, and it's not my favorite, into live service for Legion. Granted, Legion was okay, but at least they sold me a full game before making a live service out of it. The live service is just like the extra added bonus, I suppose. Much like FF15. But yeah, no, I don't really feel like I care about this that much. I mean, I don't really care about Ubisoft games that much. I think some of them are fun, but like none of them are particularly amazing or haven't been for the past like 5 years probably. They've all been decent. They make a decent video game, but like do I really care? No, not really. A lot of whatever. But yeah, no, I don't really care about the whole I don't really care about the whole Ubisoft thing. It's an interesting. It could be good. See, that's the thing, is that I don't want to immediately shelve it as if it's going to be bad, because there is potential for for Ubisoft games like that to be good. The real question is it going to be? You know? There's like a certain amount of There's a certain amount of care that has to be put into these live service games, because you have to start strong. You genuinely have to start strong with these kinds of games. You can't really expect people to be sold on the prospect of, oh, in the future it'll be better. Because people were sold on that with Cyberpunk, right? And I haven't played the game, and I'm not gonna sit here and criticize it that much, but is it, like, it's genuinely not... Okay, I died. It's genuinely not, probably not the worst game you've ever seen, but it is very disappointing, and it does put everyone on their guard. Because live service means we can go back and fix it later. That is something that a lot of industry executives and people like that have said. I think most recently, biggest person to say that is Todd Howard. Or the most memorable. About Fallout 76, he said, we can go back and we can fix it later, and the people will come back to us. Which, if I may note, is a very, not necessarily a wrong point, because technically he could be right, and that did 3 hearts. My hubris has cost me everything. Indeed. But yes, it is technically true, but if you approach the game with that kind of obnoxious attitude, then it means you don't really care about what you're creating. Or you do, but you don't care in the sense that it's not going to show you anything. Like, you're gonna sit there, you're gonna say, okay, that was interesting. Let's keep making bullshit so that people will buy our stuff. Which is definitely something... And I... But yeah, it's... Live service Assassin's Creed game akin to GTA Online, and I think it's at Fortnite. Whatever. That's such a stupid thing to do. Like, Ubisoft, you make a fuck ton of money off of these games. Even if the gaming community says they're not good, you make a ton of money. The reason why you're not making money now is because you haven't been producing things that people feel like is worth their time. That's really about it, honestly. You know, and that's really the big thing, is that people aren't so easily impressed by beautiful graphics and shiny colors now. I mean, they are. There are a lot of people who are just super impressed by that stuff. But there's a good percentage who don't care about that too much anymore. It's kind of like that thing where, yes, it is very impressive that your game looks very nice, but I feel like I don't. But, like, okay, your game looks nice. How does it play? What's the story, you know? All these other things that we should care about more than the... Oh, it has nice shiny lights and a decent color contrast kind of thing. Just make fruit. Nice. Let's see. Other things that have happened this week. Tales of Arise opening came out 2 days ago. Genuinely good effort. I like it. I like it. Is it as good as the other stuff in